Did you ever watch that video I sent you of the tiny kitchen?
No, I was looking at I got your text late last night, and I was scrolling through our previous text. I'm like, shoot, I didn't look at the tiny kitchen either. Dang it.
Oh, yeah, I just sent you out of nowhere one day. Like, tiny spaghetti and meatballs, tiny kitchen. And without any further commentary, it's like, oh, let's see if she watches that and see what she thinks. And nothing, Kate?
I haven't watched it yet, Matt.
So cute.
Oh.
Miniature kitchen, miniature spaghetti and meatballs.
Oh, my gosh.
So
I'm going to have to get caught up. My sister sent me like 15 TikToks in the last week, too, and I'm like, gosh, I got to get caught up.
yeah, now I sent you my my first food vlog, basically. Electric skillet, olive oil, Tabasco popcorn.
Yes, how exciting.
Start to finish, 10 minutes, Kate. Not bad.
Not bad.
Anyway, you know.
Secrets within.
Just working on becoming an influencer over here, Kate.
Okay, but what kind of influencer?
I don't know.
Okay. Like, let's get specific here. Are you going to be a kitchen influencer? Are you going to be an appliance influencer?
Yeah, that's a good point. I could be a small appliance influencer. I've got all kinds of small appliances. I consider myself a small appliance enthusiast.
Right.
So maybe. I don't know. I'm pulled in all the different directions. You know, it's like, oh, what kind of influencer? It's just like you kind of indicated, it's a wide world of influencing available.
Do we need to make that a weekly feature? Like every Thursday, it's Matt's influence. And you pick what you're influencing.
Without ever settling on the thing to actually...
Without ever, yeah. Today,
Okay.
Matt's going to influence you on rice cookers. And then like the next week, it's today, Matt's going to influence you on single blade razors.
Yeah, the single blade razor. Yeah. It's,
I mean, I don't think you should put yourself in a box. Each week you could come up with something new to influence.
I feel like there's no money in being a general influencer like that. Do you need a lane? Isn't that too wide of a lane?
I mean, I thought you were doing it for the benefit of your listeners. I didn't know you were doing it for financial gain.
Oh, got to diversify the income, Kate. You know?
Okay.
Don't you think? Don't you think I should be a social media influencer? Maybe a maven?
I thought this was maybe your civic duty to pass on your knowledge to the consumers around with your format. It's your job to use your format.
Right. Use my existing platform is what you're saying.
Yes.
Instead of becoming a YouTube star. I think I'm up to like 16 subscribers on the YouTube channel.
Watch out.
I'm surprised, by the way. I've had a YouTube channel for 15 years or something. I've had a YouTube for a while. Yeah.
Follower for each year.
Oh, yeah, I guess slow and steady doesn't win this race, but okay.
Oh, my gosh. Man builds giant video game console. Did you hear that one?
No. What's going on?
Michael Pick is the man. Where's this from? Ozarks First. Can we trust this source, Matt? Let's be.
Ozarks First. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah.
Let me scroll here.
Yeah. Most important news is Ozark news, and then everything else is runner-up.
Right. Man donates giant Nintendo Switch. I misunderstood this article.
What do you mean?
Okay, so a man enjoys playing with his Nintendo Switch video console, but he has one complaint about it. It's so small that he often misplaces it. So he came up with a big solution to this big problem by building a giant version of the toy. He used 3D printing, a 4K TV, and some lumber. He created a Nintendo Switch that measures 70 by 30 inches, weighs 65 pounds, and he wired it to actually play games. He also donated it to St. Jude's Children's Hospital in Memphis.
Oh, that's nice. It'd be a fun thing for the kids to play with.
Yeah, it's ginormous, though.
Well, the whole point of a Nintendo Switch is that you can dock it and have it be up on a big screen.
Okay.
But this is something that you could still hold in your hands?
Well, it's got a picture of him holding it, but it looks pretty big.
I'm just searching for giant Switch, St. Jude's. Oh, okay. Yeah, this thing is massive. I imagine those controls don't work, do they?
He says it works.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, so this thing is, if you were to turn it so that it's almost as tall as he is.
Mm-hmm.
It's a big old boy.
Won't fit in your backpack, Matt.
Yeah, you could strap a couple of, what do you call the backpack straps? Backpack straps to it.
Back straps? I was going to say you could put straps on it and call it your backpack.
Yeah, and people could come play Nintendo Switch on your back.
There you go.
Yeah,
You guys done yet? This is getting kind of heavy. Finley had a swimming party yesterday.
Really?
Yeah.
That's exciting.
Yeah, it was really nice. And because it was really nice, I didn't put sunscreen on her, which was stupid. So her little cheeks are a little rosy and she says it doesn't hurt. But I'm like, I don't know that I've ever had kids with sunburns in April. Maybe.
You said it was nice, so you didn't put sunscreen on? I'm confused.
So it was it wasn't like summer nice. It was like, oh, it's nice out. Like I was still wearing jeans at the pool party. I also, Matt, to be honest, I really don't know where a sunscreen is.
Oh.
So I think it's in a box somewhere or still at the apartment. And my girl is allergic to zinc, so we have to have special sunscreen. We don't have to have special sunscreen, but we can't. 9 times out of 10, the stuff that we get is not on the shelves. Like just at Walgreens, you have to really look for it or get it online.
Oh, really? Zinc is a primary ingredient in most sunscreen?
Yes.
Huh.
Yes.
Look at that.
Zinc, who knew you could be allergic to zinc? But when you have a 2-month-old with a diaper rash and you put zinc on and everything gets 300 times worse.
Oh my God.
I know. I felt so bad. And yeah, she's allergic to zinc, Mom. Okay. So as she gets older, we just have to watch her sunscreen. And it's not like a EpiPen allergic reaction. It's makes her skin fire engine red.
Oh.
And you just have to wait it out, and it's pretty uncomfortable. But it's not like she's not going to breathe or...
A Brady Bunch episode where Marsha has some kind of skin product that makes her face turn Oompa Loompa or something.
I don't remember that one.
Maybe let me see. Marsha Brady skin.
My favorite's when she gets hit in the nose.
Oh yeah, classic.
Mm-hmm.
I thought there was an episode where her face turned weird.
Was it Marsha or was it Jan? Jan's always trying to be cool.
Yeah, she's trying to achieve Marsha-ness. Yeah, I searched for Marsha Brady orange skin and I don't see it. I could have sworn she went Oompa Loompa. Maybe I'm thinking of a Saved by the Bell episode or something. Was there a Saved by the Bell one where one of the kids ends up with a weird face?
Screech started out with one. R.I.P.
Ew. Oh.
Too soon.
Yeah, too soon, Kate. Come on. Yeah, I'm not saying anything. I'm scrolling through all these photos, and nope. Marsha Brady skin orange, no results. But yeah, the 10th photo is her getting smacked in the face with that with the football.
Now I'll never be a teen model.
No, she was just trying to go to the dance with someone, right? With the hot boy, maybe.
The hot boy.
Am I right?
The cutest boy in the whole school.
And her face was all mushed.
And Jan's in her bedroom laughing hysterically.
Did that happen, or is that a director's cut?
Director's cut. Blooper reel.
There was the one where, doesn't Greg have a shampoo, or Greg is like a shampoo dealer or something, and the shampoo changes the hair color?
You are really hip on your Brady Bunches. I do not recall these.
Greg Brady shampoo. Let's see. Images. Oh, yeah, there it is. Yeah. Oh, I think Bobby is the shampoo dealer. Yeah, I see Bobby is the one applying the shampoo. What?
Good old Bobby.
Yeah, search for Greg Brady shampoo, and you'll see. You'll see. Poor Greg. Oh, man. What a great show. When was the last time you watched Brady Bunch?
30 years ago.
Seriously? Has it really been that long?
Probably, yeah.
my gosh, Kate, you're missing out.
I mean, do you currently watch it?
From time to time, it's there on MeTV, you know.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I've got this over-the-air TiVo that's always running, but typically when I'm watching it, it's like for Chiefs football or whatever.
Right.
But every once in a while, I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. There's probably some Brady Bunch episodes in here. Like, yep, there are.
There they are.
Classic Brady Bunch episodes. Good stuff.
We've been watching a lot of Home Improvement lately. It's hilarious. And I feel like I'm the same age as my kids are when that came out. And I remember watching it with my family and watching it with my girls. It's kind of funny. And some of them pop up and I'm like, oh, I remember, this is a good one, you guys. This is a good one. Oh.
I remember watching it a lot when I was a kid too, but I don't think I'd be able to follow. I doubt I've seen any of them more than once.
I mean, it's because we don't have cable, so it's one of the channels that comes in on the antenna, Laugh TV. So, Home Improvement, How I Met Your Mother. Night Court was on over the weekend. They were watching Night Court, and I was like, oh my, okay. Let's turn on Disney Plus. There's a new whale special.
Is it not kid appropriate or what?
No, it was just so cheesy. It was super cheesy. It was way over their head, too, but it was super cheesy.
So Laugh TV, I've not checked that one out. There's MeTV. MeTV is the one I think I've seen the Brady Bunch.
Yeah, I've never heard of that one.
On. Really? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Those over-the-air like sub-channels, right? It's never the main channel. It's like the .2 or .3 channel. Old sitcoms over the air.
Yeah, I don't know what the .2 or .3 means.
It means it's, or -2, -3 or whatever. It's a sub-channel. So most over-the-air broadcasters have sub-channels.
Okay.
You know, so they have their main, like, your NBC, your ABC, and then there's a sub-channel which will be basically syndicated content.
I did not know that.
Dividing up the spectrum, Kate. Come on. You're in broadcasting.
I'm not in television.
Didn't you briefly consider an exciting career as a television broadcaster?
I interned as a sports broadcaster. That has nothing to do with subchannels. That has to do with going to baseball games and golf tournaments and, yeah.
Well, I mean, it just illustrates how long you've been spoiled by cable. I bet you if you had an antenna.
That is exactly right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Is this your first experience without cable, Kate?
No, we didn't have cable in the dorm rooms.
I
mean, that was also 20 years ago, so...
What'd you watch in there?
The Jesus Channel always came in 100% crystal clear.
At St. Mary?
Yep. And then there was another channel that... it was like Matt, this was probably a Fox sub-channel because they showed The Simpsons a lot and a lot of those cheesy dating shows, Change of Heart and,
Change of Heart.
Change of Heart, yeah, where like a boyfriend, maybe Fifth Wheel was on there, but
Blind Date.
Blind Date, thank you.
Cheaters.
Yes.
Did you watch that?
I loved that.
I'm Joey Greco.
My girlfriend and I, we had like a little,
Cheaters.
Not a ritual, but we were always in her room or my room and we'd watch Change of Heart and Cheaters and Blind Date.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It was fantastic.
Surely those shows still exist, right?
I don't know.
Cheaters. New Cheaters season starts October 19th. See all new dates here. Peter Pankey. Looks like he's the host.
It's a horrible name. So the premise of Cheaters, though, Matt, is one of the people in the relationship would contact the show and say, I think that my boyfriend's cheating on me.
Yes.
And then they would essentially like surveil him to see if he was cheating, right?
Yeah.
And then if it turns out, yes, indeed, he was cheating, then you'd have the TV show would be like, all right, here's the deal. We caught him on a date. And then the girlfriend would come to the restaurant and throw the glass of wine in his face and be like, how could you? And
yeah,
the mistress is just like, what?
Joey Greco, who was the host of Cheaters, I think he was like the second host, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
He got stabbed during one of those confrontations.
Did he really?
It's like on a boat or something. Yeah. They confronted the guy on a boat, and then the dude ended up stabbing Joey Greco. Joey Greco stabbed.
Oh, my gosh. I don't remember that one. But do you remember Change of Heart?
That sounds familiar, yeah.
Right? Wasn't it called Change of Heart?
That sounds familiar, yeah. Let me look it up. Change of Heart.
So if you were a boyfriend and girlfriend and you were thinking about breaking up, you'd go on a date with, you both would go on a date with someone else. And if at the end of the date, you were like, yeah, we're going to stay, they flipped a board, stay together or change of heart.
Right, right.
And it was always great when they didn't have the same answer.
Didn't match, no.
But who is the host for that?
Let's see. I have it open here.
Chris Jagger?
Hosted by Chris Jagger, then Lynn Koplitz.
The WB, Matt. That's what we had. The WB.
Yeah, that's not a sub-channel.
That's its own channel.
Yeah. Many times there's like, I think maybe it's channel 16 or something. It's got like 5 sub-channels, and they're all Jesus-y, you know?
Yeah.
So
yeah. That one always was like super crystal clear. So every now and then you're like, well, it's like I'm watching the Jesus channel today.
And the Jesus channel was over the air? It wasn't part of your
No, it wasn't
tuition?
part of mandatory watching. What was the other show you were saying? Change of Heart, Cheaters.
Fifth Wheel, I think.
Fifth Wheel.
Wasn't that one? They threw like a wild card person in on a double date or something.
Oh, yeah.
Someone who tries to make out with all the other people or something. I forget what the exact premise was.
Blind Date was always funny, too. Roger Lodge. He was the host.
Oh, yeah, Roger Lodge, yeah. Huh. Really bad dating shows.
Yep.
So now is it just like there's enough bachelor/bachelorettes available that these aren't as big as they used to be, or what do you think? What's happened?
I mean, I'm guessing, but I'm looking at Blind Date that says that Nikki Glaser is the current host, 2019 to now.
Oh.
So it must be running somewhere? Mm-hmm.
Well, if you're, doesn't the thing that's right in front of you indicate where you can watch it?
Bravo. Holy moly.
Look at that. Yeah, Nikki Glaser, she's a stand-up comedian, I think, right?
She's hilarious.
Yeah.
She's from Missouri, isn't she?
Pretty dirty. I don't know.
Very dirty.
You've got more questions than answers today, Kate.
I know, Matt. Sorry.
Nikki Glaser.
Oh, Kirkwood High School and the University of Kansas.
Look at that.
I was thinking there was a St. Louis connection, but...
Yeah, it says spent most of her childhood in St. Louis, Missouri.
Okay, there we go.
On this Wikipedia.
Kirkwood, Missouri. And then she went to KU. Okay. She is real dirty, though.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't listen to her when my family is home.
Probably a wise decision.
Right?
Yeah. You and Monty could watch her together some night, maybe?
Yes. Yeah. He'd probably laugh a lot.
So are you watching any of these, I mentioned Bachelor, Bachelorette. Are you watching any of these type shows at all?
No, I don't watch those.
No.
I watched them when they first came out. Like the very first Bachelor, I watched that, and Joe Millionaire. I really liked that one, and Flavor Flav and Rock of Love. But no, I'm out now.
Rock of Love, yeah. Oh, man.
Oh, Bret Michaels. Everybody wanted to see what's under that bandana.
What is under that?
A bald head and some extensions, I think.
Is it all connected?
Is the hair connected to the bandana? Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Okay.
I mean, I just figured he's got a toupee with extensions.
Why? Why do you figure that?
Oh, I think okay.
Is it well known?
Yeah, I think he's bald. I think that's why he wears the bandana and the hat all the time, because he didn't get the hair plugs in time, or bad hair plugs, or...
You have to get the plugs. There's a window of time that you've got to get plugs installed for them to work, for them to take.
I don't know. I don't know enough about hair plugs. So you got more questions, Matt. Sorry.
Yeah.
I got more questions.
Yeah.
But have you watched any of the Bret Michaels, anything in the last 15 years?
I don't think I ever saw. I'm sure Rock of Love was on in the background somewhere at someone's house, apartment, or something like that.
Yeah.
But I don't think I ever sat there and watched an episode.
You and your friends didn't get a pony cake on Sundays when it aired to watch it together?
Nope, not that cool, unfortunately.
Pre-game with some Poison, watch Rock of Love, and then no? Okay. Just us then. Just kidding.
Yeah, just
we didn't get a pony keg.
Box of wine.
It was a party ball.
You're a real jokester today.
It's because I quit fasting and now I eat breakfast.
Oh, what happened?
I just feel it wasn't working like I wanted it to work for me, and I was so hungry, and I was getting kind of cranky. I'm like, maybe this isn't working. I also felt like I was kind of foggy in the morning, so I was like, all right, we need to do some protein in the morning. Can't put it off that long.
Yeah.
So.
Well, how do you feel about it?
Well, I love food, so that's good.
Oh, congrats.
Yeah. No, I'm happy with doing the protein shakes too. It's tasty and it fills me up, and I don't feel like I'm starving at noon or 1 when I would. That's the other thing. I'd come out of my fast, and I think you're supposed to kind of ease into it, and I'm like, oh, I'm going to eat a lot because I'm hungry.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then you'd overeat, is what you're saying?
I don't know if I'd overeat, but I would definitely inhale my food in 5 minutes. I didn't take my time. I would wait until noon, or I would wait until 1 to eat. And then by 1:15, I'm like, I am done eating.
And would you feel like you weren't able to enjoy your food, or?
Yeah, I was just so hungry that I was just wolfing it down. So, maybe it's for some people. I did it for a while. I've been doing it since August.
Damn.
So
yeah, that's a good run.
Yeah.
So you doing anything else different? I'm allowed to eat unlimited cheese or anything like that, or?
Oh, I think I always do that. No, I'm doing a protein shake in the morning, and I have been doing kind of a lighter lunch, and then I do an afternoon snack, and then I eat dinner, and I'm done eating by 7:00. And
a sensible dinner.
Yeah.
I just found that to be interesting. Isn't that how they used to brand was Slim Fast or something like that?
Right. I have a shake for breakfast, a shake for lunch, and a sensible dinner. Yeah, I'm not eating a whole pizza by myself for dinner.
Come on.
That's crossed my mind a couple of times, but.
Yeah, pizza's a good dinner. That's for sure.
Oh, show. We got this dip from Sam's Club, and it's just a Mexican dip. And I was like, okay, this looks good. I'll try it. And then we put it out for the kids at the soccer party on Saturday, and I didn't have any. And I noticed some of the girls were eating it, whatever. And then I had some later on, and it was so spicy. And I was like, oh, I gave this to children, without telling them this is so spicy. I felt really, really bad. And I like spicy foods, but I got the hiccups. It was that spicy.
Did the children say anything? Did the children consume it?
Yes. But in the group text, I was like, hey, moms, if your kids had problems from that dip or complained about the dip or anything, I'm so sorry. I had no idea how spicy it was. And there was a couple of moms laughing, and then another mom was like, let me ask her about it. And she was like, oh yeah, she said her lips were on fire for hours. I'm like, oh, fantastic.
Oh,
my
man.
Bad.
Kate put
My
the dip
bad.
in the dip to dip to dip, turns
Right.
out. Or you are the dip in the dip to dip to dip, I guess.
Oh, I feel like the dip to dip to dip.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. I also serve generic bags of chips.
Sheesh.
And there was okay, lay off, money bags. We go to Aldi. We get the bag of chips where it's like the personal bag of chips. Nacho cheese and Cool Ranch and sour cream and onion and Lay's or whatever, regular potato chips. But
yeah, you can individually wrapped, is that what you're saying? Individual servings?
yeah, everybody gets their own little bag, and there's two sisters there that were like, oh, these are naturally flavored. Are these healthy chips? I'm like, oh, yeah, absolutely. Good old Clancy's. And they're like, where do you get Clancy's?
Clancy's.
Like, Aldi.
Love those house brand names.
Right. They're like, we've never heard of Aldi. I'm like,
Clancy.
Man.
They've never heard of Aldi? Oh, man, what a crime.
No. I know.
It's been too long since I've been into Aldi. Last time I went to Aldi was on the way up to Big Lake. Hit up the Aldi there on the north side of town, North Belt.
Yeah.
Oh, man, it's a deluxe Aldi, Kate. Tell you what. And, yeah, got some of their hard root beer at that time. Pretty good hard root beer they got there. Yeah.
Nice. Now, for, like, legit Aldi shoppers, there are Aldi rules. Did you know this?
No.
There are, like, rules on how to shop. Like,
oh, gosh.
The hardcore Aldi shoppers get really mad at the amateur or the sometimes Aldi shoppers.
The noobs.
Yeah, for not, like, knowing the rules, which I don't know how you know the rules unless one of the rule Nazi is telling you how to do it. I mean, there's nothing written. I'm sure there's, like, something on social media about, oh, my gosh, these inexperienced.
Are you just supposed to go up and down every aisle like snake-like? Is that what you're supposed to do?
Kind of, but it's also supposed to be like a road.
What?
Like you only do one side at a time. You don't get from the right and the left while you're in front of it. When you're walking down the aisle, you're on the right side and you can only shop from the right side. Then you turn and then you go down the left side and then you get from the left side. Yeah.
See, I don't need to know about this type of stuff to make me even more odd when I go out in public.
I mean, I don't play by those rules. I play by the COVID rules with the arrows on the floor, but other than that.
Yeah, do they have one-way streets now at Aldi?
I think so, yeah. At the ones I go to. Mm-hmm. Yep.
You can consider yourself an Aldi expert. You're hitting up multiple locations, huh? Well,
we moved. So now we've got a new neighborhood Aldi.
Oh, gotcha.
But I think I like my other Aldi, my previous Aldi better.
Why? What do you think happened?
I think it's just more my people, Matt. I think it's more my people.
Oh, I see how it is.
I think the new one's kind of...
a lower class of people, Kate?
No, fancy.
Oh, it's too fancy?
I think it's too fancy. I know, yeah.
Feel weird showing up there in your sweatpants?
Well, I don't sweatpants. They're called leggings.
Leggings?
It's the 2020 sweatpants. Leggings, yeah. And now that we're getting to nicer weather, they might be capri leggings.
Yeah, air out those ankles, you know.
Well, now that it's nice out, you got to start shaving again. So.
Oh, you're telling me.
Or you don't have to. You don't have to.
Maybe I want to. Maybe I'll start shaving my legs for the show.
Well,
for the show.
Totally for the show, not for your swimming career.
Right. I need to shave some seconds off my laps. Yeah, that's it.
There you go. Hey, I got something random for you.
Okay.
What do you do with old socks when you're done with them?
What do I do with old socks when I'm done with them?
Like when you're done wearing them, you're not going to wear them anymore. Do you just throw them away?
I have used an old sock to dust before.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But eventually, it just ends up in the trash. You have a suggestion, Kate?
I do.
Repurposing old socks? Ooh, okay.
Repurposing old socks.
Life hack incoming from Kate.
Oh, you built it up too much.
Old socks. Oh, by calling it a life hack?
Yeah,
okay.
Because there's a Colorado-based company that wants your old socks because they want to turn your old socks into dog beds.
Oh, dog beds. Interesting.
Right?
So they shred them up and throw them into a pillowcase?
I'm guessing.
Probably simplifying the manufacturing process, but yeah.
I mean, you know how dogs like smelly things. They'll take your smelly socks and no. But there's 42 different states. Click on this.
42 different states
that have retailers that are helping out where you can drop off your old socks.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. And one of those places is called Moose Jaw in KC-Mo.
Okay. So
yeah.
Did they give you money for these socks?
I think it's just like a second hand, like if you're dropping them off at Goodwill, because you don't drop off your socks at Goodwill, do you?
I don't think so.
No.
I mean, I don't personally,
No.
but
No.
I don't know. Have you ever seen socks there?
No, but I don't, unless they're in the baggage, like packaged. Yeah, don't donate your socks. Don't do that.
Right.
Olathe is another place. Moose Jaw and Olathe.
Okay. Take your socks. So it's saving the planet. So you feel good about saving the planet. That way
Helping the puppies.
That way the sea turtles don't choke on the socks. Right?
Sea turtles, baby seals, yeah.
Baby seals, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, good.
But you could also mail your socks too. But I think that's a great way. Like, I always wonder, okay, after you use them for dusters, what do you do? I mean, I've used them a couple of times to, like, clean the car, like some older socks, but...
To clean the car?
On the inside. On the inside.
To dust down the dash or something?
Yeah. Get in between those, like, little grooves in your console. You can kind of get your finger in there.
How are the car washes going?
So good, Matt.
Yeah.
So good. I got several compliments at the soccer game this weekend, too.
Is that right?
I did.
Would they say, oh, your car's so shiny?
Yeah. And then, actually, soccer game was on Saturday, and they go, oh, did you just wash the car? Like, before the game? And I was like, no, that's from Friday morning. Yeah, looking good. Looking good.
I thought you were going to say, I've always just washed the car.
Always. Yeah. No, I didn't have time Saturday before the game, but I did it after the game.
Oh, man, sounds like such a... I don't know.
Fantastic use of my time. I know.
Well, that's what I was going to say. Is this a moment of zen for you in there? Is it almost like meditative?
No, because it's too noisy. I mean, I can't even have my podcast on or the radio on because I can't hear. So it's not like it's quiet, like, oh.
So what do? You browse your phone?
Or I play solitaire. Or not solitaire, Speed. That's the new thing I'm playing right now.
Speed?
Speed. The card game?
Yeah, I'm not familiar with it.
You didn't play Speed growing up?
I don't think so.
Okay. You're trying to get rid of your cards before the person that you're playing, and you've got 2 cards down, and you can either go up or down in the numbers. So if the 2 cards that you're playing are a king and a 7, you can either go like an ace or you can go queen. And on the 7, you can either go 6 or an 8.
Oh.
And you're just trying to get rid of your cards before the person in front of you.
Okay, yeah, that sounds familiar now. And so there's a phone version of this game?
Yeah, there's an app that I can usually play a couple of games in the car wash.
Are you playing against the computer, or is there another person in the world that...
Against the computer, or if Finley or Elliot's in the front seat with me, we can play together. But it's a little bit trickier in the car because you need to, both of you need to be able to see the phone. So
Using one phone?
Mm-hmm.
Damn, that does seem like that'd be tough.
Well, when you're sitting side by side, if you're facing each other, it works. But if you're sitting side by side, it's a little bit trickier. But yeah, my goal is to get it under 25 seconds, and I haven't done it.
Oh.
I got it 26 seconds. I got 27 seconds.
So close.
So close.
You'll get there. I have faith in you.
Yeah.
But then that'd be pretty disappointing if you never get there, if you experience some kind of cognitive decline.
I know. I'm there.
And 26 is as fast as you ever get. Yeah, what if now? What if you've peaked?
What if I've peaked?
I guess people have to listen into a future edition of Matt and Kate to see as Kate's average drops.
And say, still can't get it.
27, 28, 29, 30. Oh, I remember back when I could get in under 30 seconds, but nope. My brain, it's all dried up. All dried up.
Did you know that there was another Jonas brother?
Yes. Well, I'm trying to think if I remember what his name is. Andrew? What is it?
Frankie.
Frankie Jonas. Yeah, sounds made up.
Doesn't it? But it's not. It's their real brother.
Why do you mention him?
Because I saw an article that said Jonas brothers apologized to their brother Frankie for calling him the Bonus Jonas.
Okay. Yeah, he does. What does he do? This kid do something?
I think he does much. I mean, he's got poorly dyed hair and some tattoos. And he's a lot shorter than the brothers. I don't know.
Franklin Nathaniel Jonas is an American musician and former child actor known for being the younger brother of the Jonas Brothers. And voicing Sosuke in the animated film Ponyo. Bonus Jonas. He is kind of a bonus Jonas, though.
Right? I didn't even know that there was a fourth.
Joe Jonas says there were apologies behind closed doors for calling Frankie bonus. Quote, we're all equals.
But are you?
Yeah, clearly not. Nick is the most important Jonas.
You go, Frankie, have you bought mom and dad a vacation house lately? Frankie, what have you bought mom and dad lately?
So it goes Nick, Joe, Kevin, and then Frankie a distant fourth, right?
Oh, I think so.
Am I ranking the Jonases appropriately?
I think so.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah, I didn't know that there was a bonus Jonas.
Well, now you know.
No, I mean, I feel bad. I've been playing the Jonas Brothers for how long? And you guys hear that tambourine in the background? That's Frankie.
No, it's not. Don't get people excited for that.
I know. Frankie's like, I got to get paid.